Hi, this is Matthew Cratter from Trader University, and today I'm going to talk about how to buy Bitcoin for beginners. If you're interested in Bitcoin, other cryptocurrencies, momentum stocks, trading, and investing in general, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Now, I've been getting a lot of questions about how to buy Bitcoin for beginners, so this video is going to have two parts. The first part is we're going to talk about how you can do it and really limit your risk so you can sleep at night. The second part of the video, we're going to talk about the mechanics of where exactly you buy it. So make sure you stay tuned for the end if you want to know what broker to use, how to store your Bitcoin, etc. So the basic thesis is that Bitcoin is going to go up 100x over the next 8 years or so, maybe even more. And if you want to read more about this, I can do a separate video, but if you just Google Plan B Medium, there are two articles on Medium here done by a Bitcoin quant, and it's actually very, very convincing. I can do a video about this if you guys want. Just drop a note in the comments below. But let's talk about, let's say that we don't believe that Bitcoin's going to go up 100 times, but we want to have some exposure to it, and we still want to be able to sleep at night. Well, one way to do this, let's say we have $1,000 to invest. What we're going to do, here's a sort of a structured way of doing it that will ensure that no matter what happens, we don't lose money. Now, bear with me, and you'll see that this actually works. So we'll take that $1,000, we'll take $900 of it and put it in a high yield savings account, which is the least risky investment you can have out there. If you just Google bank rate, high yield savings, you'll see all these different accounts that you can open up. Rates in the US right now are about 1.8%, 1.85%. So that is risk-free money. We're going to take $900 of that, stick it in a high yield savings account, and we're going to make about 1.85% a year. Now, I'm going to ignore taxes for all these calculations because everyone has a different tax rate depending what state you live in, what country you live in. But you can adjust this for your particular tax situation. And again, this is not tax advice. This is not investment advice. This is just an idea that I had. So you take that $900, invest it in a high yield savings account. You're making 1.85%, which is about $16.65 every year. Now, after 6 years, this account, not counting taxes, maybe you need to hold it for another year if you want to take into account taxes, will have earned $100 pre-tax. So what we're going to do, so that's $900 in that high yield savings account. We're going to take $100 out of the original $1,000 and we're going to invest that in Bitcoin. Now, let's say Bitcoin goes to zero. I think it's extremely unlikely, but let's say it goes to zero. You lose all $100. But what is the good news? Well, the good news is that over 6 years, you've just made $100 in this account. That covers your loss. So this is basically a risk-free way of investing in Bitcoin. Now, if I'm correct, and if Plan B is correct, this Bitcoin, this $100 worth of Bitcoin is going to go up 100-fold. So it will now be worth, after, call it 5 years, 6 years, 8 years, depending on the model you believe, but certainly sometime in the next decade, it's going to be worth $10,000. So your account at that point will be worth $10,000 plus the extra $100 that you've earned here, plus the $900 that you invested in the high yield savings account. So call that, $11,000. It's an amazing return. If I've done the math right here, it's roughly 11x return on your money in 5 to 10 years. So that's one structured way of doing that. We're not risking any capital because even if Bitcoin goes to zero, which is the worst case scenario, you will be making back this $100 in interest income. So the best thing that can happen is this will turn into $11,000. The worst thing that can happen is you will still have $1,000 when you are all done. Okay, so how exactly, if we find this convincing, again, this is not investment advice, it's just a random idea I had. If we find this convincing, where's the best way to buy Bitcoin? Well, my two favorite places, one is Robinhood. Robinhood's very easy, there are no commissions. Just open up an account with Robinhood if you're in the US, and you you can move in $100 and you can buy Bitcoin. You don't have to buy a whole Bitcoin. One Bitcoin is currently about $8,000 or $9,000. You can buy a fraction of a Bitcoin and just invest that $100 in Bitcoin. Now, the only problem with Robinhood is you're not allowed to take the Bitcoin off of Robinhood. If you want to exit your position, you're going to need to sell it. Now I think this is fine. Robinhood seems to be a very safe place. The least risky way of storing your Bitcoin, though, is to pull it off an exchange and to hold it on a hardware wallet. So I'm going to explain in a minute what that means. But if you just want a really simple way of doing this, kind of the no-brainer way, Robinhood is probably fine. The chances of it getting hacked are extremely low. Again, anything can happen. This is a new kind of market, but that's the easiest way to do it. Just open up an account with Robinhood, buy $100 worth of Bitcoin. If you want to take it another level, what you can do is open up an account at Coinbase. Ask them to upgrade you to Coinbase Pro after you've opened your Coinbase account, because Coinbase Pro charges lower commissions. And then buy your Bitcoin using Coinbase. Buy $100 worth of Bitcoin. And you can either leave it on the exchange at Coinbase, just like we left it on the exchange at Robinhood. But the safest way, if you want to make sure that no one can hack Coinbase and steal your Bitcoin, or no government can confiscate it, what you do is you buy a Trezor wallet. And this is, you can see pictures of them here. And this is what they look like. They're like little hard drives. They're called hardware wallets. And what you do is after you buy your Bitcoin on Coinbase, you withdraw it. It's very easy using, you can just Google the directions. And you withdraw that Bitcoin and put it on your hardware wallet, which you then store in a safe place. And once it's in your possession and once you store this, no one can take it from you. They can't even hack the hardware wallet unless you give up your PIN code or your seed words to someone. So just to recap, what have we done? We've found a way to invest $1,000 in Bitcoin. We're basically only risking $100. Best case scenario, we make $11,000 or $12,000. Worst case scenario, we're back to $1,000 after a few years. And again, the two ways to do it are using Robinhood, probably the simplest way, or using Coinbase and withdrawing everything to a hardware wallet that you then store safely in your possession. Now, if you found this helpful and you want to do an even deeper dive, you should check out my online course, Follow My Crypto Investments. And in here, I document exactly what I'm doing with my various crypto accounts. And I also go into a lot of detail if you want to know how to move your Bitcoin off of Coinbase onto a hardware wallet. I have a lecture on this. So this is for those of you who really want to make the investment in your Bitcoin future and want to follow exactly what I'm doing and have some hand-holding. If this is something that interests you, just click the link in the description notes below. It'll take you to this join page. As part of joining Trader University, you don't just get access to the Follow My Cryptocurrency Bitcoin course. You get access to all these other courses: Swing Trading with Options, Learn to Trade Stocks Like a Pro. I'm working on a course on options, bear market trading, etc. If this is something that interests you, click on the Get It Now button here. Now, normally access is just $125 for 30 days access. But because you're watching this and you're a YouTube follower, I want to give you a special coupon code. If you just click here where it says coupon code and type in YT99, click update, that'll shave $26 off. It costs you just $99 for 30 days access. No long-term contracts or anything like that. You can cancel at any time. You won't be charged again. In fact, you can subscribe for 30 days, watch all of my courses, take notes on them, and then cancel. So it's a very good deal. If you found this helpful, be sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below and let me know if there's any parts of this that you would like me to expand on in a future YouTube video. Thanks a lot for listening. I'll see you in the next video.